started.
It's time! Lights flicker, lights flicker. Come back up.
The
From the
moment you've all been waiting for.
Arena!
Yeah, keep going. He just celebrated 30 years on the fight night.
Oh, did he really?
Yes. Did
Bruce
you watch
Buffer's the best.
the fight night?
I
with,
did watch the
What's his face?
Sean Strickland.
Yeah.
I watched his fight. I
His
didn't
little
watch
dance with his left out.
Yeah.
And his knees.
It's literally like I texted in that group chat. It's like when you buy UFC, you have no idea how to play the game, and you just hit buttons, and it's just jab.
It's just jab.
He literally
over
just
again.
jabs over and over until he catches you. It worked.
That was actually a fun card we were watching, and that fight, he saw his opportunity.
And he took it.
I've
been waiting for it, man.
It was over, man.
When Strickland's fun to watch, he's a very entertaining fighter. But when he just sits there and jabs in the pocket, it's like, I want to die.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, I don't know. That was fun. That felt like a good fight night. That felt like a worthy fight night. Usually I feel like I don't tune in usually.
Yeah, same.
But that was like a big one.
That
We were
was
watching
like,
that one.
this is definitely not pay-per-view worthy, but like it's close. Like it's close
Dude,
enough to where I'll tune in.
There was one fighter I texted you about that was just an absolute dog. I
Yeah.
think he's had like 12 or 13 professional fights.
I watched the highlights.
They've all been, I think his name's Medic or Medic.
Sure.
It's Medic.
Okay.
He's had like 12 or 13 professional fights. Every single one of them has been knockout or submission.
Crazy.
The average round length is less than, it's like less than 1 round is like his average round length. And he's only gone to 3 rounds once. He's never gone to submission.
Good grief.
And yeah, his fight was like 40 seconds.
There's
So that's
that's the crazy thing when they bring in guys and they already know, they just put them against a traffic cone and it's like the odds show up and it's like minus 800 and you're like, what am I about to witness right now? In 40 seconds flat, the guy's like dead and you're just like, what just happened?
I forget what division he's in, but I think it's a pretty mid division.
Okay.
So it's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is not a UFC podcast. I
No.
wish it was sometimes.
It's a hockey podcast today.
Oh
It's
boy.
Team USA. Let's go.
Shout out to America.
Dude,
I guess.
was watching that game was
It was
unbelievable.
electric.
It was
I
electric.
saw the highlight. So it went into overtime.
It went into overtime.
I don't watch hockey. I don't really know what's going on.
This transcends
But I guess
hockey.
overtime is just like sudden death, right?
Yeah, goal
Okay.
and goal.
Is that how it is in the NHL too?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's kind of controversial right now because they changed the rules. I don't know how many years ago now, but it used to be overtime would be still 5-on-5 full strength, but then the NHL changed it because overtimes would drag out, so they made it 3-on-3. So this was like every single 3-on-3 overtime is usually done within like 5 minutes.
Wow.
And USA got their break within like 2.5 minutes and scored. And the guy that scored it, I'm sure you saw the pictures, he got his teeth smashed in from a stick. So he gets his teeth smashed in, falls to the ground, goes to the bench, obviously a penalty. Basically his teeth are just falling out. He's patting himself down with a rag, gets back on the ice, and then skates out the last, 8 minutes of the third period, goes into overtime, he scores a game winner.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
They were holding up a jersey.
Yeah,
Did someone
Johnny
pass away?
Gaudreau, yeah. He's actually from Jersey. He died, I guess, 2 summers ago now.
Okay.
Maybe even a summer ago. I don't know. It's recent, but he was like kind of a hockey legend.
Okay.
In like especially in this community.
Would he
in
have
Jersey.
played in this? these
Yeah,
Olympics?
he actually
he was young.
He played with my brother at one point. My brother played against him at one point.
Alex played against him.
Yeah.
Wow.
He said like there's just levels.
Yeah,
to
there's levels. To
hockey.
everything.
He was nasty, but yeah.
I did see the highlight. It was pretty electric. I think watching hockey, I don't know that I've ever sat down and watched a full NHL game ever. I've certainly never been. I think I would have an anxiety attack.
It's so fast. Dude.
It's just fast.
And it's chaotic as heck.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Well, I bring it up because a potential listener may be tuning in right now. Tone Deaf Monk.
Turn deaf mom.
Made a little YouTube short that I caught wind of this morning, and I guess he's Canadian. I think he's Canadian. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm 99% sure he's Canadian.
Okay.
And he recorded, I guess, beforehand. He's like, yeah, going to tune in for the game today where Canada beats the U.S. because we own hockey. And I was like, I should not have seen that.
It does seem like a sore subject for the Canadians.
It's a big one.
Because, do
own
hockey
hockey.
is their sport.
Yeah, America hasn't won since like 1980.
Really?
They haven't won a gold. When they beat
what
the
a bummer.
Soviets, and it was like the 46-year anniversary. It was a bunch
Soviets?
of. You should watch this movie. It's called Miracle. It's one of the best sports movies, if not the best.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it's phenomenal. And it basically takes you through the story of Team USA. They rostered a bunch of college kids at the time because they didn't use NHL talent. They foster this roster that's just like bound to get slaughtered by the Soviets, who's the best team in the world. No competition. They killed everybody, and they went in to the Olympics and won.
Little Kurt Russell banger,
dude. It's you have to watch it. It's unbelievable.
Shoot, I'll check it out.
You won't be into hockey, but you'll watch this movie and be like, I'm there.
That's pretty cool, man.
And we grew up around Lake Placid. My brother, obviously, if you don't know, he was a big hockey player and things like that. Yeah. So we would always be at Lake Placid where like that movie takes place. It's like that's like a DeFazio staple right there.
Wow.
You gotta watch it.
I haven't seen it.
And Lexi's athletic and likes sports, it seems like.
Maybe
so
she would
watch
like
it with
too.
her. I think
I'm trying to think of what the best sports movie is that I've ever seen. Now I'm trying to think of it.
Seems like Remember the Titans is kind of the classic, I'd say.
I've never seen it.
Okay. That's another one you should probably.
I really like Cinderella Man.
Okay.
The boxing movie.
I don't think
it's like a Disney movie. It's like I'm actually going to name 2 Disney movies. So I'm going to say Cinderella Man and The Rookie. You see The Rookie, the baseball movie?
I think
they're both, it's like those early 2000s based on a true story Disney movies.
Okay. I've seen posters of The Rookie. I've never actually seen this movie. Miracle might be top on your list.
Maybe, dude. Shoot.
I really hope you get to watch it.
I definitely will, because you never give me movie recs. So this is a DeFazio staple. I have to do it.
Alex,
I hate to say it, man, but Marty Supreme was good and intense, and
I'm sure
it's about ping pong, and it's silly, but like, I mean, it's hard to say best sports movie of all time.
Top
That's
sports
insane.
movies ever. I'm just curious of where okay, so Miracle comes up as the first result.
Wow.
Okay, Rocky. All right, I didn't even think about
that.
Yeah, that's pretty
different than a sports movie.
So Miracle ranked like 5.
Wow.
On IMDb's list.
Oh, we gotta talk about Moneyball. How can you not?
I've never seen Moneyball. I heard it's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The A's.
That was based off a book too, right?
I guess. I don't know. I'm sure it was a book. I mean, it was based on that. There was like an actual team that ran like that. Yeah. The Athletics still ran like yeah, nothing's changed.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is not a sports podcast or a movie podcast. Yeah. This is an audio podcast. Specifically, may I say high-end audio. I don't think people like when I say, I don't think people in this hobby like that high-end audio.
I think it was trending in the beginning of the hobby, like, high-end audio spend, and now I feel like it's like,
because when you say high-end audio, I think of people that install subwoofers in their Toyota Camrys.
Yeah. I think of people that get consultations to like measure out their room and get like in-ground speakers and then above-ground speakers, and it's like, wow.
Those have just always got to age poorly, right?
I don't know, dude. Speaker tech is not advanced past like the 1980s, I think. Maybe even before that. I don't know.
Well, do you ever like when we worked at Bud's, we would have indoor pools sometimes that we would go in and service, and you ever see like
so weird.
I know, but in those rooms there'd be like speakers built into the ceilings that like you could tell were like literally from like it was like high end, like their interior design and their whole house was like amongst the elites of the elites 40 years ago. Yeah. So it's kind of outdated, but it's still like really posh and nice. Yeah. And then they'll have like these speakers.
Dude, like the burgundy rug where it's like back then that's like the pinnacle.
And
now
the speakers
it's
work.
Yeah.
Like they still work.
Yeah.
Oh man. Those houses all just give me a terrible vibe.
I agree, actually.
All those
very
houses.
almost eerie.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on here?
Well, yeah.
Well.
This is not a commentary on the elites of America. This is
we got enough
still Bloom Pod. This is still just Bloom Pod. Yeah. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We have an exciting couple of weeks run here at Bloom. We have Can Jam, not this weekend, but the next weekend.
That's exciting.
I'm so excited.
I actually checked my calendar this morning and I saw that and I was like, holy crap, here we go.
Dude, I've been looking forward to it for weeks. Yeah. Well, because I'm away this weekend and next weekend, so I just like, I don't know. Because I'm away in Florida this weekend for spring training, and then next weekend we have Can Jam. So I just like,
it's like 2
this was like my last normal weekend for like a while.
I know. We're going on vacation together.
Yay, except we're not together.
We're not together, but
we're going on vacation the same days. You're going to Vermont with your family for your annual ski trip.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful family. I love them all a lot, actually.
Wow.
It's strange,
they all love you a lot too.
Strange how intertwined I am into your entire family.
I was thinking that because you get
thing.
mentioned a lot, and it's interesting because it's like I don't know. It's like you were my best friend. Now you're my colleague, and they talk to you. They talk about you in church circles, and it's like there's so much.
I would say I talk to
interconnection.
Alex probably almost just as much as you. I talk to
Yeah.
Alex just about every day, especially this time of year.
Yeah.
And I would say like you and Nick would be in my wedding. Like
It's
Nick
like,
would
this
be a
is-
groomsman. Like it's weird.
This is so unique.
We're intertwined, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a
Connected.
beautiful thing. I'm going to spring training to see my fight in Phil's.
That's gonna be awesome.
I can't
I'm so
wait.
excited for you. You're gonna have so much
Yeah,
fun.
4 ballparks in 4 days. We're seeing the Phillies on Saturday and Sunday. 2 other games on Thursday, Friday. Lots of just steak dinners,
Yeah.
just hangs.
That's
It's just
incredible.
gonna be great.
And you're gonna be
Baseball's back.
sitting down, and you get a text.
Sitting
Bryce
down.
Harper traded. Could you imagine?
That'd be awesome.
There was like rumors circulating about that because there's no way. Anyways,
Because Dombrowski said he's
yeah,
not
I
elite.
know that was crazy. That was a crazy.
And Harper and
call.
his Killers, it's kind of wild.
Yeah, it's kinda
Harper's
wild.
awesome.
Yeah, I know.
He's such a dog.
He is
He's
a
such
dog.
a junkie. I love him. Why don't we get into our listens of the week?
Let's do this thing.
Let's freaking do this thing. Let's get into it. We have a fun episode for you guys, actually.
Yes, we do.
It's going to get nice and doomer as usual. It's going to be silly. It's just going to be Bloom Pod.
My list is the week kind of gets a little sad.
Last normal Bloom Pod episode for a while, folks. We're going to, we're doing Can Jam pre and post, and we have a special one coming for you as well. So, last normal Bloom Pod for a while. So, all you diehard
We got
fans,
a treat lined up for you.
We
guys.
got treats lined up for you guys. We got little treats.
It's like when you're training a dog and you put the treats
I watched
out.
Isle of Dogs last night. Have you seen that one?
No,
The
I don't
animated
think I've
movie
even
with
heard
the
of that.
dogs. Oh man, it's Wes Anderson. It was awesome. And it just reminded me of the treats. Anyway, I pulled up Spotify for my listens of the week.
I pulled up Apple Music.
Oh yay!
Yay!
Why don't you go first? You are the premier host of this show.
Wow.
You are the knowledgeable one.
Thank you.
I am nothing without you.
I've kind of a sad one to start out, but then
Okay.
it gets happy. I've been listening to a lot of Nirvana lately.
Okay.
And the reason why I say it's both sad because, well, the obvious. And then second, I listen to Nirvana a lot during spring. And when things
Ooh.
start to bloom, I
Spring's
just
here.
love to roll down my windows and listen to Nirvana. And I thought that was coming. And then we got 14 inches of snow. And I'm like, I am back to depression.
So it started sad and then it's sad for you.
Yeah.
Here. This is just bad. the
Because
whole
we
way.
had that one day on Valentine's where it was like 50
Yeah.
degrees and I walked out in shorts and I was like, this is it. Like war is over. Like we have beaten the
Dude,
cold.
It was nice.
It was awesome.
I didn't wear shorts and I wish I did. I should have because
Yeah. Like it was like
screwed again.
now we're screwed again.
And if you see the forecast, I don't think any more storms are coming.
I can't.
I don't think any more storms are coming.
I've been looking at it so bad.
But there's a lot of snow.
It's just like nasty hours of snow, like 1 to 2 hours of snow. And it's like, I just don't need that in my life.
Yeah, man. I mean, I shoveled
I'm
a lot
snowed out.
yesterday.
I'm snowed out. man.
I'm snowed out, man. We went years without snow in Jersey.
Dude,
though.
I know.
We were
did.
lucky for a long
I
time.
know.
And then I feel like last year we got some, and this year, man, has been. I mean, 2 blizzards.
It's unbelievable. It's literally
This one's
unbelievable.
looking much better, but like it's still. Yeah, we got like 14 inches. It was bad.
Dude, it was crazy.
So you're listening to some
Lost power.
Nirvana.
Lost power.
Oh,
I
man.
just got my power back last night at 1 a.m. Slept at my in-laws. Dude, it's 50 degrees in my house. We were worried the food was going to go bad, so we brought over the food to go freezer because they were estimating we were going to get power back tomorrow. No, 2 days,
2 days
from
from
now.
now.
It's
Yeah, I remember
terrible.
you texting that.
But anyways, let's
We
get-
didn't lose power because we live in a premier town in New Jersey,
Yeah.
unlike you, whose residential address I will not mention. But let's just say if I said the zip code, people would know.
Oh,
how you
let's tune
live.
off. He doesn't live somewhere premier. My listener of the week gets happier because I've been listening to a lot of Tame Impala, and everybody's like, well, obviously, but it's because I got Tame tickets. Yay! I'm gonna go see
Oh.
Tame Impala
And Joe.
and Joe. Yeah, that's like crazy.
That's like a dual headliner. Right
It's
there.
nuts because people
It's
were
the
like,
co-main event, baby.
Well,
2 title fights
yeah, I
in one
know,
night.
yeah. And Steve's out there saying, oh yeah, Tame's opening for Joe, and I'm like,
Wait
a minute,
Who
wait a
gonna
minute.
tell, bro?
and then Chin was like, oh wait, who's opening for who? Is it? And I'm like, all right, let's
Come on, people.
Let's-
Joe is the opener,
I was
and
like-
he's great, and we all
Yes.
love him, and whatever. Back
come
in
on.
Chicago,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really listen to him. He's cool.
He's really good. He is really good.
I
But
agree.
the disrespect was a little off the charts there.
That was
but
a little
anyways,
insane.
I got
Tame Impala.
general admission tickets, Pitt. I'm very excited.
Oh, pit
Yeah,
tickets.
I'm really excited,
I literally think I would have a seizure, so I don't think.
I think
can
I
go.
might. I think I'm gonna have a seizure.
My sister has a lot of concert anxiety because she fainted at a concert once.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So ever since she doesn't sit pit, she always gets seats tickets, and
Yeah.
she got tickets for Tame and
Oh, she
saw him
did?
in Brooklyn. Well, she saw him in,
okay.
well,
Okay.
yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She's seen him again. But
Yeah.
she saw him in Brooklyn for the Deadbeat like release show.
Yeah, I was thinking about going to that.
And she was telling me that it was really cool, but like she was like the lights and the smoke. She was like, honestly, for the first 10 minutes, she has like anxiety.
Yeah.
She was like, honestly, the first 10 minutes, like I was like, what have I done? Like just the
Dude,
light
yeah.
show and the experience it is a
It's
Tame
gonna be
Impala
awesome.
show. See, I think for me, like I get sensitive like when I'm watching a movie and there's like flashing strobes.
I always wear shades at a concert.
Shut up.
I am serious. Because when I went to go see McGee, I was wearing shades the whole time because he does a whole lot of stuff on there, and I'm like,
Does it help?
yeah, oh yeah,
Really?
yeah, oh yeah.
Is it the flashing nature of a strobe light that bothers people, or is it the brightness?
I think a little bit of both.
Yeah, I get bothered when I have that beautiful C4 OLED, and I get bothered if there's a flashing scene like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never I don't have epilepsy. I've never had is that what it is? Is that the
I think
disease?
so. I think it is. Yeah.
I don't have that. I've
Yeah.
never had a seizure in my life.
I think it's just uncomfortable for the general.
Yeah, I
mass.
feel like I'm generally sensitive to
Yeah.
it. So I don't think I literally I was like, I'm not going to see Tame. Like I don't think I can handle it. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
I just don't think I can.
I'm stoked.
Yeah. I also got tickets to Tyler Childers in Dallas.
Oh, that's exciting.
in
I think I
April,
remember you
so
saying
I think
that.
I'm
It's very
like
exciting.
that was a big hit. That was
Mhm.
a lot for tickets but also just flying to Dallas.
They're
So
expensive.
yeah, so I think I'm concert out. I didn't even think about getting tickets. I think
Yeah.
I've spent my concert budget for the
Our
near future.
Our budget was really allocated to Harry Styles, but then once Tame announced his tour, and like Abby's favorite artist currently is probably Joe,
Mhm.
and my favorite artist Tame, so it was like this perfect blend. And I was like, all right, the fact that I can get pit tickets for her
Dude,
to see
that's
her,
awesome.
I was like, this is like perfect.
Dude, that's
She was like, whenever Joe goes on tour, you have to take me and stuff. And I was like, okay. And
Yeah.
I saw they were going on tour together. I was like, well, all right, that's
It's
perfect.
a pretty legendary link.
It
man.
is, yeah. It's
That's
going to
be a really big show. I'm
Yeah.
really excited for you guys. I know a lot of people at Bloom got tickets, so
Yeah.
that's gonna be
It's
cool.
gonna be great.
My listen of the week is you didn't even give gear, man. But you're listening to the same old because you were
I've
working
been
from home
listening to the same
yesterday.
old, Yeah,
You
and I
listened
didn't
to
have
Supernova.
power, so I was just barely even listen. I would say I've actually gone to my Prismatic a good bit.
You have been listening.
Yeah,
to
yeah, and we'll talk about that a little later.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I
That's
just
okay.
keep freaking out.
I know you are.
My listen of the week, I'm gonna start with a low and then with a high. So my low is
Okay.
gonna be the gear. My high is gonna be
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm
Wow.
gonna start out and talk about the DNA Alpha.
Floor is yours.
I've been listening to that DAC amp unit because we did the review on it, and I wanted to see, man. Steve had a very gleaming review, a very well thought out review. Steve is my audio father. I love him.
Yes.
And Alpha sounds good. It is powerful. It is all the things that Steve said.
Look
it
good
is.
too. I do like how
It look all right. Yeah. So okay. Yeah. It looks amazing.
Mhm.
I love the price point.
Yep.
I guess just I don't see enough of a difference in sound quality. So he was saying I did the Susvara test on there.
Yeah.
Susvara, it's it is a test to see how well stuff can be driven.
Yeah.
We all do that, and it's oh wow, this actually sounds decent. I feel like that's usually our takeaway.
Yeah.
Or it's hey, this sounds awful. This
sounds
is absolutely not
horrible,
for
yeah,
that, right?
dreadful.
But Susvara is also I've listened to Susvara on the Soul and the Lena DAC or
Mhm.
the Narukami. We've just listened to that on the most endgame stuff ever. So it's and
Mass
that's where
Kobo.
that
You've listened to all the
Mass Kobos.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
End
what
game
the
of
heck.
all end games.
That is the endgame headphone to listen to on endgame gear for
Mhm.
the endgame experience.
Yeah.
So putting that on anything, it's really more of a test of power than anything because you always kind of know that probably nothing scales up as good as that headphone.
Yep.
So you're just always going to be capped sound quality wise. It's really more of a power test. And it did fine, but here's my thing with it. And it looks good. It's priced well, it sounds good, and it looks awesome. It's so sick.
It is sick.
And I love that it's simple. There's a very strange thing with the volume where you were explaining it to me in a way that I don't understand, and maybe you'd be able to help me.
This was honestly just my insight of what was going on there because it's weird. I don't even know if that's true.
So when you turn up, so it drives everything well, but when you turn up the volume, it's quiet for a long time and then gets loud really quick.
Yeah.
And I don't understand the mechanics behind that, but I found it to be quite annoying because unfortunately, I think I have some hearing damage and definitely listen to stuff louder than most people here, at least. But I was not able to find a sweet spot. I wasn't able to find like the perfect sweet spot of like dialing in the audio to where it was either too quiet for me or it was too loud. And like I couldn't believe that. Because the gauge of like where it was too quiet to too loud was like right next to each other.
Yeah.
It was a weird thing where it stayed real quiet and then it was like medium volume, and then you're like getting to like 70-75% on this volume knob and it's still like medium volume, and then like all of a sudden it got to like 90 and you're like, whoa. Like so I don't know. I wasn't really able to comfortably listen to it at a volume that I would analyze gear at, which I'm like, how is that even possible?
Yeah.
It just feels like a flaw in the design of how that amp is built, or that DAC amp is built.
Yeah.
Do you have any insight on that at all?
The write-up here on our product page, because I just did a quick search to see what I could find. The power and gain matching. So the Alpha provides multiple gain selections to make volume control usable across different headphones. Balance gain steps are listed as negative 3.3 dB plus 6 dB, which is medium, and then 12 dB for high. So yeah, you are doubling the dB output when you're going from medium to high. So I do feel like it isn't like a very gradual step. And I experienced it too. And I kind of associate it with trying to keep the noise level or the noise floor as low as possible until you really have to get to like high gain. But there does seem to be something there where it's like, I don't love this.
And what's interesting about that is Steve said that with hard to drive headphones, it was pretty noisy. And he said in his reviews, I mean, did you watch his review?
Well, yeah, I did.
The he said specifically that like sensitive IEMs. So
Andromeda 10 sounded, because I was like, oh wow, this is going to be crazy when I go to my DX270. Like I didn't know how sensitive this thing was, and then I got like a pitch black background, and I further proved DX270 supremacy. But in that moment,
let me smell my wine before I sip it. Ah, yes, I believe
it really
this is
opens
from
up,
California.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, that with sensitive IEMs, it's a total wash.
Yeah, I don't know. So it just turns it into like a weird unit that like
it's a unique cell.
Looks
almost.
really cool.
Yeah,
and it's still on my desk. I
liked it.
Yeah, it was cool. Anyway, that was my listen of the week. That's really the only notable thing. And I listen to Soda a lot too, but I think we're going to talk about Soda in this episode later on.
Soda!
So, yeah, that's a great name. My listen of the week music wise is the soundtrack to Phantom Thread, which I believe might be just one of my favorite movies ever.
Okay.
Daniel Day-Lewis, 2017, which was going to be his last work.
Big on movie scores.
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of movie scores. The Phantom Thread soundtrack is this gorgeous.
Oh, Andrew loves this movie.
He does, yeah.
Okay.
I think it's one of my favorites of all time, but nonetheless, it was, Valentine's Day was recently, rewatched it. It's a favorite of mine. It's kind of like a romance movie. And anyway, the soundtrack, the main score, I think might be big on TikTok sounds.
Really?
If you heard it, you might recognize it. It's called House of Woodcock. It's like the main piece from that, but it's just this beautiful orchestral piece mixed with a lot of piano. It's a very piano dominated score, just like a soft grand piano, I guess, mixed with a lot of like maybe like 2 to 3 string instruments at a time. The movie takes place in like the 20s or 30s, like London, so it's very like posh, upscale. Yeah. It's a weird vibe, and it's made by Johnny Greenwood, who I just wanted to talk about. Johnny Greenwood is the guitarist in Radiohead.
So I was just about to ask you.
He also does a ton of soundtracks.
Yeah.
And just from loving Paul Thomas Anderson as a director, he does a lot of his soundtracks. He did One Battle After Another. Obviously, we just talked about Phantom Thread. He did The Master. He did There Will Be Blood. So, like, he's done a lot of PTA soundtracks. They've been working together for a long time. And I just find it wonderful, the range that he has as a composer doing soundtracks, as well as the fact that, like, he's in, like, the coolest rock/electronic bands ever. I just think Johnny Greenwood is one of the most interesting musicians of all time. I think that's a very interesting duality that he has.
So the description on Apple Music is usually pretty thorough. And for the Phantom Thread original motion picture soundtrack, it's just the Radiohead polymath creates a beautiful, foreboding soundtrack.
That's very interesting.
Like, I was like, am I reading this right? Is Radiohead involved with this? Okay, so that makes a lot more sense. And then I see music by John Greenwood. So now that ties in everything. Very interesting. I'm going to have to give that soundtrack a listen. Actually.
Oh, yeah. Even if you just listen to that main piece, it's so nice. We keep singing it. Like, I keep singing. It's funny when instrumental songs, like, you start singing the instrumental part. Because it's just, I think that's just been, like, my anthem in the month of February, in a romantic month.
Excellent.
You hang out with your loved ones.
I love it.
Yeah. We have a couple of fun questions to get into before our main topic today.
Yes. He's checking.
I'm checking. And this is just going to be quick, but we got two kind of fun questions, and I'm going to tee this off to you first for both of these. And the first one was talking if we had any audio memorabilia with fun stories behind them. And I think we'll both share stories that we've shared before, but this can be more of a refresher as our view count has doubled in the last couple of months.
Yes.
And to all of our new people who haven't commented yet, get in there.
Get in there.
Like swimwear,
yeah,
baby.
Yeah, get in there. Do you ever wear a swim cap?
No.
Oh, they're the worst.
That was actually goggles.
Oh,
I'm putting it on.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, I did.
I'm a mime. All right.
I think about people who only listen to this podcast and don't watch it. They must be confused.
There's a couple of them out there.
And there's probably
I know it
points
because
where
I
it's
see
like,
them.
You've seen them?
No, I see them. I see the stats. I run the show. I don't run the show.
Wait, you
I
actually see
upload it.
stats of that?
Yeah, dude, on Spotify. Yeah, people are listening on all sorts of stuff.
Well,
man.
I'm saying, but you still have the video on
podcast is
Spotify.
everywhere.
You still have the video on Spotify.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Well, I mean, so Spotify, all of our distribution on everything's through Spotify, barring YouTube. So Spotify is like the hub of where this audio platform gets published.
I would be
it shows you the Spotify plays, but it also shows you total plays. And that means we're on all sorts of different platforms.
Yeah.
So there's a fair amount of people that just listen to this audio only. And to that, I ask, why, brother?
Yeah, why?
Why? Is
So
it just a
interesting.
convenient thing? Would you rather watch us?
I
Not a
think
whole
you
lot's
would just
going on.
miss.
I think I'm going to start flirting with a double camera angle soon, though.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. So you should
That's
start
interesting.
tuning in. But anyway, yeah.
Interesting.
Audio memorabilia and fun stories behind them.
Yes.
I know what you're going to say.
I purposely did not respond to Vegan Vickers' comment about this because I was like, I think it may be a prompt. So, Vegan, if you're listening, my apologies for not responding to your comment. But
Calling him vegan, by the way, is insane.
or sorry, Dr. Reverend
Thomas.
Reverend Dr. Thomas.
Reverend, whatever. Yeah.
Reverend Dr. Thomas. I'm very, very sorry about that. But it's for a good reason because we get a whole story time out of it. So I think it started like 5 months before Can Jam New York City. I reached out to the distributor, not even the tuner of this IEM.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, do you guys have, I know this was a limited release. Like, I know this was very rare. Do you guys have any units of the Prismatica Gold? Like, anything I can get my hands on? Like, I will do anything. I was checking HeadFi, seeing if I could buy it anywhere. Like, I was like a whole hyperfixation for like 2
And for
weeks.
more context, the Prismatica is a gray, black, blue, silverish IEM. The Prismatica Gold seemed to be a limited run of, what was it, 10?
19 units.
Okay, 19 units, mostly what, reviewer units? Or
they were sold.
It seemed like Ice gave them to his friends.
I think they were sold primarily in China at the time.
Just a special.
It was
like
just like a
true
special. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even know. It didn't even have an official release in the U.S. And I just remember seeing it at Can Jam Singapore and not knowing Prismatica. I thought they were two different units, or I thought that was just the stock unit. So I was like,
okay,
oh, that's unique. Like, why are there two? And then he's like, oh, it's Prismatica Gold. This is Prismatica. But I don't think he really explained those limited editions. So I was just like, oh, it's cool. Like, if I were to buy one, I'd probably get the gold. It's just kind of cool. And then I found out it was sold out. And I was like, no, like, never going to get my hands on one. So I started just reaching out, like, hit up the distributor, like, yo, is there anything you could do? They were like, no, bro, like, that's been gone. So I started looking on HeadFi, like, is anybody selling anything? Every time, I think only like 2 have been listed and they sold like right away. So I was like, I'm cooked. So then I was like, you know what if I contacted Ice himself? Contacted him, and again, there's a language barrier here, as English is definitely his second language.
Yeah.
So I'm like telling him how much like I love Prismatica, how much like I would love Prismatica Gold. And I don't think he's fully getting it because it's like, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I'd like to buy like a Prismatica Gold. He's like, oh yeah, that's sold out. And I'm like, well, do you have like anything you can do? Like anything at all? And like still then is just like, oh yeah, we have like a demo unit, but like, you know, you would never want that. And I was like, no, I really would want that. I'd really want that. Like, that's actually cooler than just like a stock unit that would be out there. And he's like, oh, well, you know, like, I think we were just like keeping our showroom. And I was like, just dying inside, like, dude, like, please, like, I'll literally do it.
Yeah.
So then I think it finally got to a point where it kind of fizzled out. And then he texted me and was like, if you really wanted it, I could bring it to Can Jam New York City, but I want to get it repolished and make sure it's all channel matched before I do. And I was like, dude, I was like, ice, like, I name your price. Just name your price. So then he's like, he agrees to it. And I'm like, awesome. I'll see you at Can Jam New York City. We'll get the whole deal done. Go to Can Jam New York City. And he wanted cash. He wanted to pay cash. He didn't. I guess, I don't know, like PayPal, whatever. So I had to get cash. And I'm like, okay, I'm in New York City. This should be no problem. I'll go to TD. And I go over to TD and like my card cannot get cash. Like I've tried to get $20 from an ATM and they'd be like fraud alert. And I'm like, this is driving me nuts. I go to 3 TD banks.
Yeah, it's
all in New York, just walking. I woke up super early to do it. Just go. In hindsight, I really should have brought cash, but whatever. So
that's kind of insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a trip coming up. I'm going to withdraw cash there tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wasn't thinking properly, I guess. This was, oh no, it wasn't Vermont year. Never mind. So I was just trying to get cash so bad. I was like, dude, this is just like crazy. I've been denied 3 times. Finally get like $200 from like the hotel ATM. I'm like, okay, this covers at least some of it. Like, it's definitely not all of it. So then Marty's like, oh, I can get you cash. So then I'm like, Marty, please give me cash. He's going to different ATMs, getting cash. I'm paying him. We like are counting stuff, like, okay, we have the amount. I like run to the showroom floor. I'm like, Ice, like, I got it. It's just like a pile of cash. He's just like, okay. I'm like, here you go. He like gives me a unit. I'm like, oh, do you need to count or anything? He's like, nah, it's fine.
Yeah.
So what I didn't know at the time when I unboxed it was serial number 0.
Aura.
So it's serial number 0 out of like 19 units worldwide. And it just says it right on the shell. And it's like,
it was Ice's personal band.
Yeah. So it's the
last one that they had.
Yeah. It was kind of an
I remember the hype, man. And I remember just that moment at Can Jam. And you didn't own Prismatica before that,
I did
right?
not. No.
Okay. Yeah. That was like 8 weeks into me being in this world.
Seeing addiction at its full finest.
Seeing addiction, yeah. And seeing you like so passionate about it, that was so cool for me. Like, and it definitely was like one of the highlights of that Can Jam. And I remember like when you got it, I remember you coming back to the room.
Yeah.
And you had it. And like,
I was so happy.
Yeah, and like I like must have missed you coming back in. I was like, hey man, did you get your unit? You're like, yeah, I got it. And I was like, aren't you excited? And like the look you gave me, like it was so sweet. Like you were and you were like, yeah, it's right under there. Like, and then you had to deal with the fact that we were working.
Yeah.
And you couldn't unbox it and listen to it right away.
It was killing me.
Yeah.
It was killing me.
I could tell, man. That was was so special. I remember that. And I remember meeting Ice and talking to him there, which was awesome. But mine, I guess the story I'll share is from the same Can Jam, and I've shared this again before, but more for the new listeners. Like, it was my first Can Jam. I didn't have any responsibilities outside of just being in the room.
Mm-hmm.
I was so noob, and this was my first show. So I was walking around, and I was like nervous. I was alone. Like, so I was, and because I think I was with Compy, who like Compy, for like viewers who don't know, is like at Can Jam will usually the breaks we'll have it with someone. So like, you know, I mean, more recently it'll be me and Matt because we're doing content together. So like our schedules are just the same.
I was about to say, because this was before we were doing content.
This was before
together.
I was in content. So Matt were doing the video. So I was with Compy, who like doesn't care.
Does not care.
He ships stuff for us. Yeah. He likes his Campfire Audio Fathom. Like he doesn't care.
Yeah.
So I think he just like, whether he took a longer lunch or because we got lunch together and then he, I don't know, went back to a hotel room or maybe just went right back to work. I don't know what he was doing in his listening time, but we had like lunch and listening at the same time. So
you might have checked out a few stuff.
Yeah. Well, we weren't together and I had no plan, no direction, no idea what to do. So I kind of hung out like to like what I knew, and like I knew Fat Freak and like they had the Quantum demo. I knew like, you know, there's some stuff that I just like knew, and so I would go to like booths where like we sold the gear, but like we didn't sell that particular unit. And like I was trying to look at like stuff that like was going to be coming to bloom soon or whatever. Yeah. So I went to the Linsoul booth because I knew Linsoul and I knew we had all this stuff. And you had always talked about how James is like the guy, and I recognized him from like he did an interview with you.
Yep.
So that was like familiar for me. So I went there because I was like a little lost puppy at Can Jam, New York City,
which
is like insane.
Dallas, it's like whatever.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna feel overwhelmed at this Can Jam, New York.
Exactly. Yeah.
I can't
How could you
wait.
not?
But like, I'm just gonna have a different pep in my step this time around. You know. So anyway, I go and I was like, "What are you like excited about? Like, what should I listen to? Like, I'm trying to find something that we don't have here at Bloom." And he's like, "Do you guys have Zens? Like, I don't think you have the Zen stuff. Why don't you try like all he had was T Pro. That's the only thing he had from Zens at the time." So I listened to it and I loved it. It was perfect. It was right up my alley, just what I like. I thought it was crazy that it was priced that low. Whatever. I just really enjoyed it. That was like my big takeaway there. I was like, dude, this thing's $350 and Linsel carries it. We should sell these, you know? Anyway, I had no idea that James had already literally gifted you that unit.
Yeah.
He had like, hey, this is for you. Like, I want to give you this.
I've been asking about him I was like, dude.
Yeah. And he was like, have it. Just keep it. Just have this unit. And that was like, it was a whole moment in the video. And I didn't know any of this. So I go back to the room and I was like, dude, like this IEM is awesome. Like, it was my favorite listen. It's only $350 and Linsel has it. Like, we should carry this. Like, this thing is sweet. I was just really excited about it. And you were like, really? Like, well, James like gave me it. Like, you can have it. And I was like, no way. So it was so cool that like, I just remember that moment of like you walking in and like looking at me and I was like, this IM is so sick.
I couldn't even believe it. I literally couldn't.
And you were like, oh my God, I have one here.
Yeah.
Like you can have it. If you really love it.
Absolutely could not
believe it. And it was so cool because you were like, oh, it's his first show. Like I got to get him something.
Yeah.
And it was just perfect. And then I still have it. And it's like, I listen to IM all the time. It's one of my favorites. So that was just like a cool moment for me. Like, just seeing like how community based everything is in the hobby with like how we had the connection with James and he hooked you up and then that was like and then you were able to bless me and like just the whole thing was
the matchmaking of it was
it was so much fun. I love that
stars.
story. That was like my first Can Jam and like probably honestly like one of my favorite Can Jams ever. Like that first one was so much fun. I can't wait for New York again this year. I can't wait. And we're doing lots of extra cool stuff. So I think it's gonna be a really great show. Yeah, it's gonna be really cool.
Dude, the giveaways we have is
oh my gosh, let's save it. Yeah, the giveaways we have are insane.
It's like,
I can't even. I mean, with like thousands of dollars worth of.
Yeah, it's
like
nuts.
Like the stuff, like we're giving away stuff. It's like, oh, they're doing cool giveaways. Like it'd be cool to get that, but like it's like normal stuff. It's like this is all the crazy stuff that we talk about all the time.
If you win any of it, it's like, holy crap, you're walking away with
like. You're walking away with like people's end game.
Our
giveaways at Can Jam New York City are bar none. I'm gonna say they're gonna be the best giveaways of the whole show.
They have to be.
They have to be the best
brings better stuff than you guys heard.
And the thing is, like maybe you're bringing like one or two things. Like maybe someone else has like one big giveaway. Yeah. But like we have like 5.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
We'll get more into that next.
It's gonna
week.
be fun.
Let's get into the other topic because we're actually dragging.
Oh, bummer.
Someone else had a question of meeting a musician that you love and what that experience was like. And you said that you have a story for me, so I just want to tee this off just for you because I don't know what you're going to say.
Yeah, I don't know if I've told you a story before. I hope I haven't, so that way it's a live reaction. I used to be obsessed with Young Gravy in high school. Like,
okay.
Utterly obsessed.
I remember that kind of.
He had, I think at the time, like 7,000 monthly listeners. Like,
how'd you even find them?
I don't know. I actually don't know. I found, I think, Mr. Clean on a like meme page that had like 24 likes. Like I followed meme pages that just had like 200 followers and was like, this guy posts funny stuff. And I heard the song in the background. And I was like, that's really good. Really like it.
Yeah.
And as a sophomore, freshman in high school at the time, this
Young
guy
Gravy, by the way, has now 4.5 million monthly.
Yeah. He's absolutely blown up. He's
pretty big.
TikTok huge. He's he's doing his thing.
Buck Wild Country.
Did he go country? I guess. I don't really. I actually don't listen to him at all anymore. Unfortunately, he became a little too commercial for my liking. Going to a Tame Impala concert. Anyways, Joe, yeah. Anyways, I was obsessed with the guy. I was like, dude, this guy's so cool. And he announced his first tour. Like quote unquote tour, and he was playing in Brooklyn, in New York, and it was on like a Thursday night, and I was like, Nick, my brother Nick, I was like, we have to go. Like he's awesome, like he's so cool. I basically started telling people at school. They were kind of like, yeah, he seems good. Then people started like kind of liking him. Some people would be like, this is garbage. Like I was infatuated with him. And I told my brother, like, dude, we have to go to this show. Like, we have to go. And he was like, okay, you know, good luck convincing mom to skip school on Thursday or to skip school on Friday to go to Brooklyn to see a
Yeah.
rapper who nobody knows about, because
Yeah.
at the time he hasn't even published his face yet. Nobody even knows what he looks like. He just came out with a music video the week before the show showing what he looks like. And it was this big reveal. And it was like, holy crap, like, that's Young Gravy. Like, wow, like, you know, for the 7,000 people that cared were like, holy crap, it's Young Gravy.
Yeah.
And I talked to my mom, convinced her, got tickets. I was like, it's going to be great, like, brotherly bonding time. Like, it's not even about the concert. It's about, like, spending time with Nick and, like, making memories.
Your mom
and she's
is so
like,
sweet.
oh, yeah, that sounds so great, sweetie. And so I get the tickets. They were like $15 each.
Yeah.
Like, it was stupid.
That's so funny.
We go. It's in this random bar venue.
No one's there.
Dude, there's like 150 people there.
Oh wow, it's a lot.
Yeah. It was
okay.
Yeah, it was. I guess it's a good amount. But like for what he is now, it's funny to think about.
Okay. Yeah.
And I could be overestimating. There could be.
I was waiting for you to say no one showed.
It could have been 75 to 100 people, and like
that's a good amount. For a small show, man.
So we're lining up. People are asking if we're there for the bar or for the show, like, because it was like, you know, I'm 15 at the time. Nick's like 19, I guess. I don't know. And he's like, oh, you know, stamps my hand, under 21. We finally get in, and like, this show's so casual. Young Gravy, as we're in lines, just like walking out, like talking to people. He's getting drinks, like he's getting ready to go.
Yeah.
Because it's not even like, oh, it's Young Gravy. It's literally like, yeah, it's Young Gravy. Like, he listens, you know.
Like, he wasn't that big.
Exactly. So like, it was just like, you know, it was cool to see him, but like as a 15-year-old, I was like, oh my gosh. But like, as everybody else who was grown adults, was like, yo, what's up?
Yeah.
Dude. Like, it was like, who cares? So then he performs the show. Baby No Money was supposed to be there. He got sick. Baby No Money's huge now too. If you look him up, he's absolutely huge. Baby No Money's actually really good. He's I don't.
Dude, you're naming
him.
like all these rappers. It feels like the Family Guy bit when they're like, I know less and less of these artists. And it's a word show, and then they're like Chad Richardson, Rich Chadson, and like they're like these random names at the Kids Choice Awards or whatever. That's how I feel.
So Baby No Money and Young Gravy were like they're still like this, but they like came up together.
And I know,
dude, I know.
Are insane.
He was supposed to be there. He got sick. I was really bummed because I really want to see him too.
Wow, he's bigger than the other guy.
I know, but Baby No Money's blown up. He's huge. He's made like a few TikTok trending songs that have gotten like 1 billion plays. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So he was supposed to be there. He wasn't. I think Mia Gladstone opened up instead. And Mia Gladstone is on a track with Young Gravy. I forget what it's called. But long story short, sorry, I'm dragging the story out. But finally, the show ended. And me and Nick were staying after because Young Gravy's like best friend is there. And he's like, dude, I think I could do a backflip off the stage. Yeah. And we're like, okay. He's like, I'm going to do a backflip off the stage. He does a backflip. It was pretty impressive. I think he landed it, and we were all like, dude, that was awesome.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, do you guys want to like meet Gravy? And we were like, yeah. So we went out, and he was doing like a few autographs for like people that like stayed later, but like only a few select. So I went up and I got a picture with him and got to meet him. And I was wearing a Space Jam crew neck, and he was like, dude, that crew neck is freaking hard. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah, dude, it's
Young Matt.
super dope. I was like, thanks. Like, I'm never taking this sweatshirt off. He signed my ticket. I had it in the back of my phone case for a while, and I bought a visor that said Gravy on it, and it was like $15.
Dude, you were a fan, bro.
I was a huge
But there was like a moment when you realized that like they're like just normal people.
So that's what it kind of became. Like, when I started talking to him, I was like, oh, you're not like special at all. Like, you're just a dude making music.
Just you making music.
And I think as a kid, I idolized athletes and celebrities like a lot.
Yeah.
And like, I just didn't know like this guy's just a dude.
Yeah.
Like, he probably had a job at the time of like working like accounting at like I think he's from Wisconsin. I think he's doing like car sales in like Wisconsin.
It's funny. The story I can share is like super similar. I'll try and be brief, but
sorry, I took up a lot of time.
No, you're fine. It was somewhat after COVID, so it might have been like 2022, and I just remember like the shows were kind of back, like and I grew up going to like a lot of local shows, like DIY hardcore pop punk shows. That was like me. I was like a pop punk kid, and I remember shows were kind of back. People were throwing shows again, so I actually put together a show of me and two of my good friends who are Actually, now one's Ben. He's in a band called Arm's Length. They're a big pop punk band. And then Dave, who's in
Oh yeah.
Bike Roots, and they're like really big right now too. They just played 104.5's like Winter Jam thing.
What?
Yeah, it's super. Dude, they're huge.
I know Dave was really
They're like
taking off,
blowing up.
but
Yeah.
I saw him walk out of Tunes one time and had an awkward look of like, I think I know you, and I think he probably recognized me from one of the shows I went to, and like he kind of looked at me, but like we didn't say anything to each other.
Yeah,
And I was like,
dude, that's
so
the
cool.
worst. That just happened to me the other day with someone at ShopRite.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Anyway, I put together a show, and Dave, I guess, knew people in like the industry, and this is like before Bike Roots blew up, way before, years before.
How many monthly listeners do they have?
Oh, but well, Dave at the time, like he only had like
He had,
one thing on
yeah.
Spotify that was like iPhone recordings, so like none,
Yeah.
like zero, like
Yeah.
I mean, people knew him locally, but. Anyway, we did a show, but Dave was friends with a guy named Pat, and he's in a band called Movements. And Movements is like a huge pop punk band, like me and Marty used to love. And they were big. They were big at the time. Like I had saw them in like 2018 sell out like Union Transfer, which might have only been, I don't know, maybe just under 1,000 people.
Well, that's
but
big.
It's big. Like they're not from Philly, they're from California. Like they were selling out theaters, I guess you could say. Like they're a big pop punk band.
For sure.
And anyway, he was friends with the guy from that band, and he was in New Jersey recording an album. I forget if it was what album it would have been. I guess No Good Left to Give, or maybe Ruckus would have been the album that came out. I forget. My timeline's all warped. But he was in New Jersey because Will Yip, the GOAT, it was Ruckus is what he would have been recording. Will Yip is like a huge producer in that scene. He's in Philly at Studio 4. So he was recording in Philly, was friends with Dave, and saw that Dave was playing an acoustic show in Voorhees, New Jersey. Name drop, but whatever.
Yeah.
And that's where like the show was, at a record store we love. So he went to the show. And for me, that was still like, for me, like I would have been like in a similar spot where just not realizing like I saw him, I've seen this guy sell out theaters, and like I had crowd surfed pointing at him, and like that would have been a big moment for me as like a 17-year-old. So now this is years later, but I just remember like seeing him at the show. At this point, I was like in the middle, and Dave was like closing because he would have been the most locally known. There might have only been 50 people there at this record store. But I just remember going up to him after because I saw him. And I was like, holy crap, like Pat from Movements is here. And that was such a big deal for me. And he was like, hey, man, like I loved your set. Like, and he was saying like, because he was there for my set. And I was just like, that is so cool. That like at the time. But just talking to him, like, yeah, like I love, like, you know, your Feel Something record. Like, I love that record. Like, I went to that show. Like, that was a big deal for me. Like, that record means a lot to me. So, like, thanks for what you do. I love your music. And he was like, yeah. And he was like, yeah, we're all going to Ots after. Like, do you want to come? And I was like, no. I think I was like, I might have even been under 21. I don't even know. I might have been under 21. I was like, no, I'm good, but thank you. I think they're all straight edge anyway. I don't even think but they were just hanging out getting dinner after the show. And I don't even think I went, but I just remember that moment was like so cool for me. That like I got to meet him and like put a name to this music I've been listening to, and the fact that he was there and like was like, "Hey, I loved your set." I thought that was so cool.
That's incredible.
But that's when you realize, man, that all these big musicians are just like normal people. It gets weird when you get to like the big, like Sabrina Carpenter or like like these
kind of
mega
music.
pop stars. Like I'd like to hope that Kevin Parker is like a really stand up guy.
Yeah, sure.
I think like for a time he probably was, but now there is this thing like once people blow up, it's like
it's different.
And a lot of it's got to be them handling like the fact that they're Tame Impala and like they're selling out arenas. I'm sure that's like crazy.
The ego's got to be unbelievable.
But yeah, those are fun questions. Again, it all ties into like we talk about how like this whole hobby's about music. And we like never talk about music, but that's why I'm trying to do this with like listens of the week and stuff. So those questions are cool.
That comedy not going to odds is kind of funny because it actually reminds me of that show. I didn't know if I was going to say it or not, but Young Grave's manager at the time, I guess he didn't know how old we were. He's like, you guys want to smoke some weed with us, like afterwards with Gravy? And I'm like,
and back then it was definitely illegal.
Oh,
like,
for sure,
illegal.
It was legal. And I just remember looking at my brother, like, no, like we're actually good. But
if you weren't there with your little brother, who knows what would have happened? Yeah, man, dumb down. You're in Brooklyn.
It's so funny to think of these guys that just met us at this show. Like, hey, you want to go smoke weed with Young Grave? It's like, no, actually, we don't.
That's so funny.
No, I'm good.
That was probably so jarring to them too. Let's talk about, now that we're 45 minutes into the episode, let's talk about our main topic. We are going to talk about, oh man, this is so interesting. This is where it just gets doomer, folks. Audio expiration date is the theme of what I talked about. And I guess the idea would be we talk a lot about in a hobby where new stuff's always coming out, how do you not get FOMO? This is more of the question of, does new always mean better?
Yeah.
Like, we have a prime example is the Hype 4 Mark II that just came out versus the Hype 4, which is like a beloved set in this hobby. Now there's the Mark II, and they are different. And like, is it better? Is it better that it's a metal shell now as opposed to the resin shell, right? I'll tell you one thing. I think the cable's better, that we have a modular cable system. Like, that's good. But all that's to say is like, does new always mean better? I think we have a lot of like this new meta, which is like this like neutral plus thing that like is kind of getting beaten to death. And like, I guess it just has an overarching topic where I can start, Matthew, by saying, is new always better? And how are you feeling exhaustion wise with this new meta or the new products that we have coming out all kind of being the same thing? And how do you navigate that?
Yeah, I would definitely say it's not better all the time.
Not all the time. It can be.
There's good improvements being made in the hobby, and it's exciting to see. But there are definitely like new meta right now. I'm just at a point where it's like I'm dead.
You're done.
Like my face is on the floor. Like I'm dead. Like it's
ground and pound.
Yeah, like it's 12 to 6 elbows. Like
just
Herb
bad.
Dean's coming over, waving off the fight, and I'm like,
no, I'm good.
I'm good.
You were dying. You were seconds from death. He does stop fights too soon sometimes.
Yeah, it gets hairy. Yeah. But anyways, like I feel like right now I'm just at a point where it's like, bro, we gotta move on from this warm neutral tuning. Like we gotta get something else. And right now we've talked about soda pop, Tanjam soda, and like there's something refreshing there. It's like, oh, wait a minute, this isn't warm neutral. This is warm enough, but it's definitely more like dynamic and punchy and upbeat. And
I think
kinda,
fast.
Yeah, fast and attacking and contrasting.
I don't find it to be super warm.
Yeah, I wouldn't say either, but it's warm enough to where it's like the treble isn't like killing.
No,
me,
it's not
like,
bright.
It's just right
it's
on
pretty,
that edge.
It's pretty clinical, I think, actually.
Yeah, I would say so.
It almost leans on the other side of like you have like neutral, warm. I almost might even lean on the other side. It is neutral enough. It's not a bright or super technical IEM, but I agree. Like it is very different, and it is like I mean, even it fits different. It's built different. The cable's different. Everything about that IEM is refreshing. It's been on my desk since you gave it to me. I've been like editing with it because it is just different.
It's just
fun.
different. It's like this is something that I enjoy a good bit, and it's like that's been the first of these new releases that I feel like has lasting power. And there's just some that's just like they just fizzle out on the topic of soda. And it's like flat soda, you know?
Well, that's even like what I'm like when I just made my IEM shootout video because I wanted to make that video because we didn't do content on any of those sets, but they're all like these hype names, and they go literally tuned identically and are priced the same. And so that's why I thought it would be an interesting video to break those apart, because it's like it'd be one thing if it's like, okay, T Pro SE came out, guys, it's $450, it's like neutral plus, it's got a good bass response, and then like 2 weeks later I was like, okay, what's up, guys, we got Mega 7, it's $450, like, it's neutral plus. So like I think like I think putting them all in one and like really getting down to the nitty-gritty is what I wanted to do. I hope it went well. I think it did, but like
I think it went very well.
Still like that's what you see right there is us as reviewers. Like just like and we're tired. Like cuz like I am tired of like that the fact that like we have to make a video because there's 3 IEMs that are tuned exactly the same and everyone wants impressions on all of them. So it's like, well, let's just put it all in one and like try to break down the micro details, because like they sure are tuned all the same, and they're actually all kind of just tuned to the target of Top Pro, which is like epitome of like this new like
JM1 new meta. Like
I'm sick of hearing it. I don't even want to hear it.
I don't want to hear it.
And you know what's funny is I love that tuning, and like that's what I'm sitting here saying that, and I love T Pro, and I love like
it's because the tuning's good. Like the target is good.
It's good, but like that. So like that was new, and it was like, whoa, new meta's awesome. Like hearing stuff like that at Can Jam, like dude, like this is gonna be awesome. And then every single manufacturer gets their hands on, you know, what the tuning target is, and then it just gets beat to death, where it's like now we just get new releases like, okay, like let's see what this is. Like I think of Arete 2 as like, okay, like it has this like still this like more detailed immersive clinical side of it that's good for gaming, and then you can switch on the bass boost switch, and now it's like just the same new meta IEM as everything else. So now anyone can listen
And it's
to
good.
it. Yeah,
It's good.
but it's like okay, like it's still got, I guess it's still got that 2-for-1 catch to it, but there's nothing special about the Arete 2 with the bass boost on. There's nothing special about it. It's a good IEM. You're probably gonna love it. I'm sure you'd like it at least. I actually don't like how it's built, but
I don't like how it's built either. I don't even like how it's lit.
but I'm just talking sound wise exclusively.
Yeah, sound wise good. Yeah.
That's why like I am tired of it, and I say that as someone who's never tuned an IEM, and I don't know what I want to be different. I just want something different. Like I'm ready for like the next wave. Like what's this next new meta gonna be that like people all love, and it's a new meta people because it does work and it does sound good and people do love it. It's not like to hate on the tuning itself, but I guess like the follow-up question would be like, if audio doesn't have an expiration date and good quality does just remain the best and last the test of time, then what are like some IEMs or some brands that you think have made stuff that like, man, it's crazy we're still talking about this in this inflated market?
I think right now the brand that comes to mind is 64 Audio.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
I think they're a perfect example.
Their stuff has such crazy lasting power that like I feel like I've been recommending them more than ever right now, because people, I just like, well, what's this next step up? What's this? And I'm like, well, honestly, like you got the U4S. Like I don't really know.
Dude, what more do you need?
What more do you need?
I guess U12T.
Like that's the thing. And it's like I just read a review a customer left on our U12T that I absolutely loved. Like this write up, I just read it. I think I read it yesterday. It was just like, it's perfect. So over my journey, the U12T has come into my life and moved on at least 4 to 5 times. I would get the itch to try something else and then would end up getting it back. Why, you ask? It's just that IEM that sticks in your mind when not in your collection. It's amazing how this gem has stood the test of time. Is it the best I've ever heard? No. Is it boring? No. Is it worth the price? Absolutely. What makes it special and has finally made a permanent place in my collection is it does everything well. And even went on to go like right on, like talk about it more, but there's just something about that when it's like when an IEM plays back every genre, it doesn't have this party trick. It doesn't have this, unnatural playback where you're like, okay, I guess I could work with this for rap, or like, okay, I guess this is great for jazz. This is a funny thing I say. And when IEM's kind of bad, I'll be like, well, it works for jazz because like jazz just sounds good on like anything. You can play jazz on like your phone speaker and it sound good, but it's like, okay, well, I'll keep this for jazz and I'll keep this for no, forget that. Get an IEM that does every single genre, every single song in your collection well. Like that's the sign of a good IEM.
Don't settle.
Yeah. Like I feel like right now we're at a point where it's like, the Mega 7 plays back a lot of genres well and stuff, and that's good. Like there is a place for that.
Mega 7.
But like there's something about 64 Audio where I'm like, this timbre just sounds accurate and natural to my ear. And there's some outliers like Velour.
That's where we start getting into the house sound.
Yeah.
Like the house sound that 64 Audio has it's such a good bass line, and then you go in a little like different directions from there. You have your warmer stuff, you have your more neutral stuff, then you have like Velour, Neo are kind of outliers. I think like the bass on U6T is a real standout, but also the warmth of U4S is a standout. So, and you know what I think about when I think about this conversation, and especially 64 Audio in regards to it, is when was the last time a 64 Audio IM came out? Barring Zio, because Zio is a collab. So what was the last 64 Audio IM?
I can check I think it was Solo.
That was a while ago.
That's a good bit ago.
I mean, over a year, maybe not, but
I guess they had their Aspire lineup, but I kind of forget about the Aspire lineup because like, bro, we don't need to talk about that.
Well, the Aspire lineup is just very much for a certain thing.
Yeah, I want about Aspire 4, Aspire 2.
I want Aspire 2.
Yeah, I
want that because
I'm underselling them.
I do live sound a lot. No, I get it. I mean, it's a different thing.
It's a different thing.
But I think that when you think about like U4S, U6T, U12T,
their last main entry was the Solo, but then the Aspire lineup came out.
So the last main entry was Solo. Like that came out. Now, when was that? When was your 64 Audio Solo?
It was probably 2 years ago now.
Dude, that's insane.
Maybe I'm.
And what's so wild about it is that 64 Audio we still are constantly ordering more. We're constantly selling more. Like they're still just as big now as they were when it's coming out. So what's interesting is
October 18th, 2024. So
That was a while ago,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
A year
it's
and a
coming
half
up.
ago
Yeah,
was
year and
their
a half,
last
yeah.
main entry. That's insane.
Yep.
I don't count Zeo because it's a collab.
Yeah.
And I think it was limited, right?
Yep.
So it almost doesn't count.
Yeah.
I think, oh no, Astral and Kern did Luna. That was a different one. Anyway, I think that's what's interesting is like we talk about this thing with like Linsol where like there's so many IEMs and part of that's good and then part of that's like makes us tired. 64 Audio, it's the same thing. Part of it's good because like their stuff is so good. There's so much intentionality goes into all their releases. And then you really do just have different flavors with a great baseline and stuff that really lasts. Now, part of it's bad because it's been a year and a half since their last main entry. So, but again, then the other side of that coin, man, it's going to be so exciting to see what their next release is. I mean, how excited were we at Can Jam SoCal when we got our hands on Zeo?
Oh, I was thrilled.
And it was like, oh, like, okay, like I got to
oh, let's go. Like, I got 5 minutes. Okay, I got,
yeah.
oh, sick. Yeah.
There was so much hype around it and it was different enough and it wasn't new meta. And like, it was like, okay, cool. Like this is like, it felt flagship to me. Like, this is a new flagship experience from 64 Audio. So I guess all that's to say is that 64 Audio does a great job. They're absolutely not the only one. I
Definitely
think
not.
that Monarch MK3
Yeah.
is like a beautiful baseline of
The Audio is kind of ushering the new era of like lasting power.
Yes, I 100% agree.
Yeah.
They come out with stuff more than 64 Audio, but they don't come out with stuff in terms of their manufacturer. I mean, Linsol, like there's a lot of Linsol stuff coming out all the time, but it's not like we're getting a new The Audio release every other month. It feels like with some of these brands. We get what,
enough.
2 a year?
Yeah, like we get enough.
Last year was Hype 4 marked. So I guess Valhalla was January, which is weird. Like, because to me that feels like so long ago.
Technically, Valhalla came out,
we got 3 IEMs from them last year. We got a
came
flagship,
out
a mid-tier.
January, but then we didn't get stock. That's where things get so dicey.
So even if you call it last year, I kind of still love it because we got a flagship, we got a mid-tier, and we got a budget.
Yep.
Perfect. Hype 4 Mark 2, Mark 4, and Valhalla. That's great. And like The Audio, like I'm excited to see what they come out with this year.
Agreed.
I'm excited to see their next cheap one, their next flagship. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I am. Well, I'm excited to see what their next.
No, I know. I'm just saying we have maybe some information on what they're coming out with next, but
we definitely might. But not that we can talk about.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm excited to see what that IM sounds like.
Yes,
I mean it when I say like I think they are another one in terms of lasting power. Something like the Moondrop variations.
Lasting power.
Moondrop makes a lot of stuff, but they make a lot of like cheaper stuff and like they do headphones too. I feel like we always end up talking about IEMs. But I think stepping into headphones, you want to talk about something that's going to have lasting power. How about the headphone D1?
Yeah.
That's going to be talked about for a while. That's going to be talked about like how 109 Pros talked about.
U12T would be a good comparison.
I think that's like a real comparison. It's like U12T is like a pinnacle mid-tier / end game IEM that like has been out for years and years and like people still love. It's the GOAT.
It's the GOAT.
It's like the Godfather.
It's the GOAT. It's the GOAT.
Yeah,
I don't care.
It's Marlon Brando.
Honestly, the Sony Z1R has lasted the test of time as like, is this still truly the bass that I need to experience in my life? And it's like, yeah. I mean, at this point in time, there's some IEMs that do like more bass better, but like in terms of quality, like that IEM is still incredibly viable in this market and one that I still truly love a lot.
Yeah. So I guess we can just end this by, I mean, we kind of already did with D1, but is there any other products that are new that you think are going to be these lasting ones that like are worth talking about? Because I almost want to say Mega 7 and I almost want to say no. Because I think it's Top Pro.
I think it's Top Pro. It's definitely Top Pro.
It's D1.
Yeah.
I think if we're going to take 2 pieces of audio gear, I'm talking about obviously listening experiences, not source gear. If we're taking 2 pieces from 2025 that we think we'll be talking about in 2030, it's going to be D1 and Top Pro.
You know what IEM's aging like fine wine? And I say this like every week. It really is a new Brain Dance. With every passing IEM release, I feel like Brain Dance grows stronger.
Because it's not meta.
It's just so like...
It's unique. It's so big.
Yeah.
I love that IEM.
Yeah, I do love that IEM a lot.
It sounds ethereal to me.
Yeah, when I first reviewed it, it was at the peak of its hype, and I was like, is it worth the hype? You know, you can decide. And now I'm kind of like, man, I feel like it's aging gracefully. Very gracefully.
Yeah. I wonder how other IEMs that are in that, because at $500, it's so competitive. I forget about it a lot because I'm lost in new meta. And when I'm recommending stuff that's $500, I'm gonna recommend Top Pro or
Yeah.
Mega 7. I'm gonna probably recommend variations before that. So it gets lost, but I think as time goes on, it's definitely one of the coolest from Duno.
Yeah. I think
My
it's the
favorite
best.
release from them
Yeah,
personally.
same.
I'm not a Glacier fan. People love that IEM.
Same. I'm like, nah, on Glacier. Going through the list, man. There's some I'm just like, yeah, like,
No lasting power.
yeah.
Dude, they're like cheap fads, man. Is
It's
that the
like
term, a
trend.
fad?
It's like trends.
Yeah,
like
like
trends.
it's like a phase. I don't know. I guess there's like that in everything. This hobby's weird though, dude. It's weird because there's so many different opinions and there's so many different people to cater to and everyone's ears different. And you talk about the headphones.com video where like the headphones fit them differently.
Oh
and
my
how
gosh, yeah.
there's a great video that Resolve did. So like that comes into play
Why you
too.
can't trust me and Jake?
Why you can't trust the two of us? Why our reviews differ?
Yeah.
And that's where like I start to be like we watch like people's especially with headphone reviews mostly.
Yeah.
Where like people have totally different experiences. I think recently with us with that Grell headphone, is that what it was? Grill?
Oh yeah, the Grell one.
Remember when Steve was like saying how much he loved it and like we were not enjoying it at all.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if that's like the HRTF, it's that like
that, yeah.
just the fact that like our ears are different sizes, that like we have different haircuts, like I have shorter hair. I don't know. I'm starting to be like that stuff doesn't make as much of a difference, but dude, that headphones.com video kind of opened my eyes a little bit. Like with headphones, like it's like drastically different. Like there's probably going to be parts of frequency response, like maybe it's like the upper like brilliance and we don't hear it, but like dude, it could be like 3 or 4 dB in the bass. It could be totally flipped mid range. Like just the variance of like how things fit you when it comes to headphones, pads, HRTF. It actually is like a pretty big deal. So I guess all that's to say, I actually don't know. How do we even...
It's hard to close the conversation. I would say though.
Why was I even talking about that?
No, well, I think now more than ever we can get into the idea that like,
oh, why you can't trust us on reviews.
Well,
yeah, that's why we were talking about it.
We're trying to highlight what the best has to offer right now in the market of all these new trends and stuff. And it's going to get to a point where it's going to be like, you just got to decide for yourself on one of these IEMs, because chances are, if you like the Top Pro, you're going to like Mega 7, you're going to like Hype 4 MK2. So really it comes down to like,
listen to them at King Jam New York
try
City
and just
try and just be grateful, because it's a great IEM.
Well, that's the thing. It's
if
like,
you got Top Pro and you're like, I got Top Pro, should
Yeah.
I recommend? What should I exchange it for this? Like, probably not. I
we're
don't know.
at
If you
a
want,
point now where you can buy a baseline IEM and build from there.
yes,
You can get Top Pro and then you can build. You can expand. But
Yeah.
there's always going to be IEMs. Like, I just think of like, again, U12T, like Valhalla. If you really want to spend endgame money and you want like a guaranteed banger,
yeah,
like Monarch Series, Valhalla, U12T, 64 Audios lineup is
a lot
good.
of their
Like,
stuff. Is, yeah,
I may not, people may not agree with what I was going to say, but like there's just a few IEMs and headphones out there that's like, these will have lasting power. You can get some of these cheap specialist IEMs and enjoy them, but like, don't go out there looking for every single new release, because chances are you're going to be like, oh, if I built my collection around Top Pro and I'm now going to buy this, like, I have the same IEM in 2 different form factors. And it's like, like they're
That's a
all
bummer.
following JM1.
Yeah.
It's like, nobody wants that. So get your baseline, build from there. Same with headphones now. Honestly, hate to say it, shell out the cash, get D1, go from there. Then
Dude.
get some Kickstarter projects.
Why win D1?
Yeah. Or
D1 is just like,
I guess Edition XV stock just took a hit with DMS kind of hating it, but I still love it. So
I feel like DMS is in a pretty small quiet minority there.
Yeah. It is, isn't it? Like, I feel like everyone loves
likes XV.
XV. When I watch that review,
I'm not crazy about it. I don't like how it fits. I don't like how it feels. I don't like cheap Hi-Fi Man. I like the more flagship entries from Hi-Fi Man. I'll tell you what, this headphone is bizarre, but these pads are way more comfortable. I'm backwards.
I thought bro was about to put them on backwards on the show, and I was just gonna like walk out.
Dude, these feel nice. XV, I don't like how the pad is. I guess I could swap.
I
would swap.
I want like a soft.
Yes.
Yeah, like a 109 Pro pad on the Edition XV. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah, it'd be sick.
Yeah.
XV's good. I'm gonna wear these.
Peace news.
I'm gonna wear these the rest of the episode.
Cool. You should have them while we eat lunch.
Should I eat them?
You should. Should I eat them?
Should I eat them? I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat this Sesfara Unveiled.
Should I eat them?
Dude, Sesfara Unveiled, just not as good as original.
Yeah, not.
Isn't
That's
that
all I gotta say.
interesting?
Just not.
Wouldn't you think like it'd be
Wouldn't
awesome?
you think that would improve on the original?
Some of the best build quality hi-fi mans ever had is on this headphone. I love this leather
They did a good job.
strap, and man, these pads are nice.
Too bad this sounds mid. What? Sesfara Unveiled mid thumbnail clickbait.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, Sesfara Unveiled's mid. Why this headphone has no lasting power? It's like, wait,
It's
that's not what we
Sesfara
said.
Unveiled, yeah.
AI report got us into some trouble. The AI summary, huh?
Yeah, with ZMF.
Yeah, it got us into some trouble.
Dude, it's like this new amount of listeners that we have. We just keep getting into trouble more and more. I just touched the
Okay,
girls.
and you just peace news. No, it's good. Yeah, it is interesting.
I guess I shouldn't even have to say this because I guess I literally said on the last podcast that I love ZMF. They're really good people and they make great sounding headphones, and their artistry and craftsmanship is something to look forward to and aspire towards more in this hobby. I then made a comment, a very normal one, about how sometimes some of the releases feel bulky on my head comfort wise, and that's just me. That's my head, my ears.
Speak your truth.
So then people are in forums saying Jake hates ZMF, they're trashing ZMF. Guys, I'm just going to say I think it's absurd. I actually think it's like a little absurd.
I'll say this.
And like we don't comment on like half the stuff that we see because it's just so, but that one is so bad because I talked so much about how we love ZMF and how they make great stuff, and then they're like, Jake is trashing ZMF. It's like comical. That's all I got, man. I don't know.
I think to that point.
Listen, then speak.
I think to that point, I am realizing now that we are averaging a different amount of viewers, and I need to give a little bit more context to my claims, because I'll say some things where it's
no, we don't. Because Campfire Grand Luna is a terrible IM.
Well, I mean, we don't gotta say that any more than we already have, but I mean, there are some.
We really did trash that IM. That was really bad.
That was a bummer.
And that episode blew up.
Yeah, it was a bummer.
So that's like
not great timing.
Just not kind. Probably weren't kind about it. Like you probably apologize. Campfire, we've done a lot.
Let's give them some Andromeda 10 love, huh?
Oh, I love Andromeda 10. Campfire
Clara?
Relay's been big. Clara is one of my favorites.
Relay's actually really good product.
I'll say it. Trifecta. Let's get in there.
Wait.
No.
Wait.
Whoa! Boy, what the Oh, man. And you know what, folks? If you can just listen to the stem that we just had, or the 6 or 7 6/7s I hit in the other episode.
Oh, dude,
and really take what we say as God's undying truth. Then
I got news for you.
I got bad news for you, bro.
We hit a lot of 6/7s that episode. I was scared.
I was actually too.
I was scared
because I made a compilation of it just for our eyes. But then I was like, "This is bad.
This
isn't good.
Yeah, this isn't good.
Yeah,
it's the kids at church, man. They broke my brain.
Yeah, it's so bad.
It's bad.
The kids at our church, or not kids even, not even kids, man. Like I'm in a community group with like early like 18, 19-year-olds. Kind of helping get that community group set
and they're
up.
very on.
And they all call me Unk and Chopped.
Yeah, dude. Like, what?
Isn't that funny? Unk and Chopped.
Yeah.
I'm so young, and people in this hobby think we're babies. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Because we are.
I have a stereo system older than you, and it's like, yeah, actually, probably.
Weird flex, but okay.
It is kind of funny when I hear that. I'm always like, yeah, it's probably
It's
true.
the kind of dudes that have speakers built into their indoor pools.
Yeah.
And they're from the 80s.
It's kind of aura. I have speakers older than you. Like, yeah, I don't know anything.
Do you ever think about
that's like the high end version of Simply Empty Cans Rattle the Most.
Yeah.
That's like the flagship offering of that. Like,
Simply Empty Cans Rattle the Most is literally people saying
it's like
on ZMF. Simply Empty Cans Rattle the Most. Aslan is back.
Dude, he's back. I gotta pee so bad.
I have to pee too.
I have to pee so bad.
Let's go. I gotta pee.
Let's
Ready?
cross streams.
3, 2, 1.
Peace.
Let's cross streams.
Boy.